Good morning, ladies and gents. Guest Gexter and another random PS2 game. Yet another one for the catalogue, or the library, I should say. Now, I've heard a lot about this. It's very quiet. I've heard a lot about this game, Bard's Tale. Apparently, although I don't know, maybe it's not true. It's supposed to be a little bit adult in some ways, and there's a bit of the old TNA, a bit of the old tits and ass in this. Which obviously I'm not gonna I'm not gonna object to, but we shall see. I don't know. I don't really know what is involved in this, to be honest. It's supposed to be based on the old RPG type of thing. I know this has had various remakes and there's loads of sequels and stuff, so I don't know quite where this one fits in. Yeah, in fact, it says on the back of the box, a quest for coin and cleavage. So I had a feeling, whoa, that's having emulator issues. I say emulator, this is the PS2 disc, but it's being played in a PS3. I had a feeling, because I was actually checking which games are compatible, and it said that this one is playable, but there are occasional visual glitches. Like that. Start getting... Oh, it's too quiet.
Very well, where shall we begin?
Okay, I would like to start a new one. I'm going to go for easy. Yes, let's go for easy. And I get 12 points to put...
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
Nice.
The stronger the bard is...
Yep, it's going to keep telling me that. I'm assuming vitality is probably health.
A high vitality will increase
Yep, let's chuck that up a bit.
making him more difficult to defeat in battle. A high dexterity allows the bard to...
Ranged weapons, okay, we'll put one of those on. Luck, of course. Charisma is likely to get us that cleavage that we're apparently seeking. What is rhythm?
Rhythm allows the bard to play tunes with greater skill.
Summoned? Summoned creatures? We can summon stuff? Yeah, let's put some points on that.
Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts.
I wonder if charisma also, as I say, affects our chances of panty invasions. I don't know. I should I don't... This bloody idiot, nice. Yeah, apparently it's a bit Conker's Bad Fur Day in the sense that it's supposed to be a kind of a, you know, typical dungeon crawlery kind of RPG, but it's actually a bit adult in some ways. Let's just chuck our strength up. Yeah, there we go. I think we're about ready. Let's go. I hope this graphical glitch isn't going to keep going all the way through the game, but we shall see. Dual wield flail.
Allows the bard to
what's treasure hunter? Bard gains a bonus coins for any treasure you find. Critical strike.
Gives the bard a chance to score a
Powerful range shot which passes through its target. Use with the range skill. Hold and release the attack button. Maybe that? I don't know. I can't say whether to go for flail or whether to go for power shot or critical strike. Let's go for critical. Okay, we'll see. This may be almost unwatchable.
One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bond servants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star. But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago. A simple man he was, with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, an eye for the lasses, and a talent for keeping one step ahead of the law, come to Houghton to play his tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCreary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
Okay, I'm hoping, I was just having a quick flick through the manual, I'm hoping there's going to be a bit of a tutorial here. The Drunken Rat.
A rat! You drunken lots, get off your backsides and
Well, there's the cleavage we were looking
I'll
for.
save you, fair damsel.
Nice. Oh, it's got a very Fable kind of vibe to it, hasn't it? Oh, there are graphical issues.
Ah, what a strapping man you are. from that wee beastie.
What kind of accent is that supposed to
I
be?
heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but aren't you the sweet one for asking? See, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal. And a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy to handle anything you'd like to heave my way.
Then it's a deal. For it's a wee rat problem I've got in my cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say? In the cellar? How cliche of you, love. But I'll forgive you this once.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh, and my sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
Very subtle indeed, but I like it so far. Okay, so it is actually a free roaming thing. Oh, there are issues. There are graphical issues, I was told there would be. I can listen to the drunks. Holy smokes. Please ignore the graphical issues. Oh.
One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and lasses at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Moss. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Hey, must have been a damn something.
Okay, I can't leave this. There we go. Right, okay, there we go. I was going to think they just keep going round and round. Oh, that's an interesting little kind of ditty to him. I have no idea. Wow, look at the graphical glitches. I have no idea. What did I say? To speak with bar patron. No, I don't want to. I just want to go fight the rats. I like the way he says, by the way, it's so cliche of him to be fighting, to have to fight rats. Am I allowed to do this without getting in trouble? I got...
The bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious...
Oh.
Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how cluttered these chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Giggle, giggle. I didn't mean to steal them. Anyway, can I smash... Oh, I can smash barrels. Yeah, it's sort of like a weird Baldur's Gate meets Fable kind of mix. Okay, I probably shouldn't wreck those. How do I... Hang on, I need to... Hang on. What's the manual? Hang on, what's the manual? Let's have a look at the manual quickly. Affects health enhancing, summoning and controlling creatures. Oh wow, there's things like thunder spiders and a knocker. You can summon a knocker. You need a pair of them, really, wouldn't you? Okay, it doesn't actually... Oh, hang on, controls. No, it doesn't really help, to be honest. I would like to have known what I'm doing before I go into the cellar, but anyway, apparently that's not. Wow, it's... Oh, I see, he takes his sword out when he's in a situation when he might need it. Okay, so I just... What is this? Oh, save game. Okay, why not? Oh my god, look at the graphic. Look at the issues we're having. Technical issues. Again, as I say, they did warn me that there's a website that lists all the games that don't play 100% smoothly on the PS3, because it's a 60 gig PS3 and it's as I say, a little bit squiffy. No, can't do that. Where are you, foul fiend rats? Again, just like Baldur's Gate, first thing you have to do is fight rats. I mean, I'm playing on easy and I've got medium health. God, this is Baldur's Gate. Oh, I see a red dot ahead of me. He's run off. Is that a rat? These coffins? Oh, I didn't even see it till just then.
Quest complete.
Nice.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who has bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows.
Holy smokes. Oh my god.
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up.
Okay, I am actually supposed to run away, am I? Okay, run away. Can I not put myself out? Hang on. How do I stop, drop and roll? Am I literally going to be on fire when I come back into the pub? Well, this should raise a few eyebrows, shouldn't it? I had a feeling they might. I had a feeling they might have known that was going to happen. God damn it! That's quite an extreme prank.
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
You cheeky wee mistress.
Not well done, more like medium rare.
Holy smokes! Where'd she get that from? She looks like she's good at handling a sword, handling a powerful weapon.
You'd better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next.
Broadsword.
I'll use my broadsword.
That always reminds me of the advert for Hero Quest, which was the best board game ever made. But yeah, anyway, that's fantastic. Always reminds me of that kind of Cockney kid. Oh, I can tender. Oh wow, respawning barrels. Reminds me of that Cockney kid who's like broadsword.
Broadsword.
Who are you?
Who the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right now. I'm here to help you with your rat problem. Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that hairy beastie, try playing this tune on that lute of yours.
Go on, clear off out of it. I've no use for you.
I'm not offering to go with you, laddie. I'm offering you a bit of song and magic that'll bring you back in one piece.
Great. So now the rat gets dinner and a show. It's so bloody powerful. Use it yourself and save me the trouble.
Would that I could, but I'm not a man of action like yourself. So do yourself a favor and take a little charity when it's offered, my boy.
Done. Show me what you got.
Nice! Thunder Spider! Oh, that's the one I was saying about. Nice!
Before you head down there and face that huge rat, I'd like to be sure that you know your business.
I think I'm going to regret this. But I'll humor you, old man.
I need to know how to do this.
But you know how to move around and attack with your weapon. Let's talk a wee bit about jumping.
Of course I know how to walk around. And jumping? I know how to jump.
Press the triangle button.
What? What are you on about? What button? You're completely insane, aren't you? You know, I ran into this other guy once. He kept talking about mice I couldn't see.
This is so meta, it's unbelievable. I like it. Oh, there is a jump.
There, I jumped. Wasn't that amazing?
Good job, lad. You already know how to attack, but let's talk about defending yourself.
Is it circle by any chance? Yeah, I thought it might be. He did a kind of brace when I depressed circle before. Huh! Nice.
Now I'm blocking pretend blows. I hope you appreciate what I'm going through here and reward me sufficiently.
That was great, boyo. You'll notice that instead of holding down the button, you'll have to time your defense to the enemy's attack.
Of course I have to time it. How else am I going to block anything?
Now, laddie, let's teach you how to play that lute of yours and make some magic.
What? Does my name not mean anything to you? The Bard? Did you not see me summon that rat a few moments ago?
Press the R1 button.
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
Oh, well, but nice. We should make sweet music, perhaps, with the barmaid upstairs. Activate summon menu.
Several choices.
Oh my god.
Are the different types of beasts
Oh.
you'll eventually be able to summon. For now, let's summon that spider.
It's got to be in circle, I'm
Press
assuming.
the circle.
Yes.
Press
And
the
then square. Nice. I was really expecting a quick time event there.
I know.
This part is important, so listen up, laddie. The creatures that you summon aren't under your complete control. But they will try to do what you wish to the best of their ability. Try to give them orders using the directional buttons. For example, press up to make your little friend there become more aggressive.
Okay, so up will be aggressive and then down will be defensive.
Charge!
You're getting the hang of things now, aren't you, lad? You can experiment with different uses of the directional buttons
Nice.
to develop your own strategies. Now, at times, you may want to get rid of a creature you've summoned. Simply go back into the same menu you've summoned him from and select him again.
But is there like a mana cost for this? Or can I just always have a creature summoned? He's not as... okay. So he's not as, what do you call it? Loyal and, able as, good old Olaf. But anyway.
Good luck against the rat, my boy.
So Thunder Spider's the first one we get. Do you know, I'm actually really liking this game. It's got a very, say, Fable aesthetic and vibe about it, and I like that. That's good. I might actually get the remastered version of this on the Switch. Yeah, I might have to get this on Switch, just because these graphical glitches are going to... I mean, it's, you know, it's perfectly playable on this, but it is, those graphical issues are going to annoy me over time. No. And it would probably just be a bit smoother, as long as I haven't changed stuff, because knowing what today's world is like... What's that blue thing? Oh, it's the exit. Knowing what today's world is like, they might have tried to edit out some of the kind of, you know... not exactly... I don't say exploitation, because that's not really the right word, but... kind of naughty, cheeky naughtiness, shall we say. They might try and edit some of that out. They might... Oh my god! Okay. They might have like 10% less busty barmaid. Oh, sorry, 90% less busty barmaids in it. Yay!
How about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
Yay! Okay, quest complete. We did get torched a little bit, but nice. Okay, I don't think we need this guy anymore. So I'm noticing there's two thingamybobs there. There's like a red one, which is obviously a health. I don't know what the green meter is, but yeah, so they might have taken some of this out, a bit like they slightly edited Conquer to remove some of the more risque aspects of the game. They might have done the same with this. I don't know if they're going to be wanting to be cautious in not offending anyone, and you know how easily offended some people are these days. Let's say. So yeah, I might end up doing a proper playthrough of this, or at least some of it, on the Switch, just so it's a bit smoother and a bit more stable. But anyway, let's press on for the moment. Because obviously when this was made, which would have been, let's have a little look on the back of the box, 2005, people were a bit more tolerant and a bit less delicate, shall we say. And so this sort of thing, this stuff with the barmaid would have been fine, whereas nowadays perhaps not.
Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
I did do it! Excuse me, love.
I've plenty of guts, my lady. Which is why you needn't trouble yourself about that rat any longer.
You mean it's dead? Oh, thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Worst Scottish accent I've ever heard.
It was the least I could do for a damsel in distress. Now, how about that meal?
Why don't you wait while I fix you some leftovers? Oh, and your room in the back is almost ready.
You promised me a meal and some soft pillows on which to lay my head. Giggle. The next morning.
Having spent a lonely night in a somewhat uncomfortable and shabby bed, the bard awoke the next morning in a foul humour.
You should go speak with that strange friend of yours. He was starting to scare away my regular customers. I had to chase him out.
What strange friend? Okay. Oh, I see. A little icon on there. Yeah, I mean, that's how I'm liking this so far. Should I speak? No, I don't need to speak to them. The camera angle's a little bit difficult to see what's ahead of me because you got this. It's much more than Baldur's Gate in this sort of top-down view, bird's eye view almost. But Houghton or Houghton or something like that. Oh, this dude.
What did I tell you, lad?
Oh, him.
Cooked him and cooked him.
Thanks to that song you gave me.
You're welcome, boyo. And should you be looking for another one like it, find the trowel in the Fairy Haunt Woods.
Fairy Haunt.
It's about you. Devilish clever, a trowel. With magic by the pound, and not a single scrap of honesty.
Sounds a little dangerous to me. I don't care much
What?
for trowel. I think I'll pass.
Come now, boy. What's a little danger when compared to power?
I wasn't turning down the mission. I just thought I was coming up with a non-confrontational answer.
McCreary? If it's a skin you're worried about, I will re-trinket here to keep you safe from harm. This amulet was made by a powerful sorceress. It can summon her spirit to you.
Nice, got a heal spell. Sweet.
You'll need adder stones to provide the necessary mystical power. If you like, you can even use multiple stones for even greater effect. Dear laddie, try it out.
I don't really want to waste one, in all fairness. New artifact. Calais. Kaylee or Calais. Oh, I thought the game had crashed. I was positive the game had crashed. Nice. Thank you for your convalescing embrace, young lady. I feel better already. Nice. Yeah.
Who is she? She's beautiful. I'll take the amulet, old man. And, what were you saying about a trail?
Find him in the fairy haunt woods. Bannerfeet be his name. He can teach you magic enough to impress any lass.
Adder stones. So we've got 5 adder stones. There's another save point around there. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this. Do you know, it's weird because I've been absolutely obsessed recently with I didn't know if I could fall down there, sorry. With Blood Bowl, the actual, not the video game, but the actual original board game. And let's actually save. And I've hardly done any actual gaming for ages, and I've been sort of dipping in and out of the odd game now and again, but none of them have really grabbed me, whereas this one is actually quite interesting and quite good. So this could be, look at all those flies, this could be a new game that I end up getting into. Oh, are they transitional points? Yeah, I presume they will be. Oh, is that our map marker, that little orange thing at the east of our compass? I assume it is. Can we go in here? Into the Broch. Have a quick peek in here. I'm going to leave it here before too long. I know it's only been a short video because I don't want to do loads and then have to redo loads on the Switch. But at some point I will get this on the Switch and then carry on playing it on that. It'll just be a bit, oh god, smoother. What do you want? She's obviously got a quest for us. Let's see which says Ogan's mum. Nice, mum as well, not mom. Correct spelling.
You've come looking for my boy Owen, haven't you? Of course you have. But it's gone years, for he's the one, the chosen one, who free the fair princess from cruel bondage. And what do ye suppose that means to a poor old woman like me? What? Everything, that's what. For he's promised to come back, my Ogan, and take me away from this awful place and give me a proper house with glass in the windows, floors of wood, and a larder so full we'll never know hunger again. So, when you see him, tell him his mother loves him.
Princess and bondage, you say? Sounds interesting. Okay. Is that some kind of a weird quest? Oh, hang on. We've got a weird book thing. What's this? Find Bannerfeet in the Fairy Haunt Woods. Oh, hang on. Have we got more quests? Or is that the only one? Oh, here we go. Quest log. Primary concern. Or, tell Hogan that his mum says hello. Tell my mother I said hello. Okay, so we're really going to leave there. Interesting, I do like this so far. Yeah, very, very. If you played the early Fable 1 and 2 games, this would probably seem quite familiar. I like this. I had heard good things about this, and it is considered a bit of a classic. In a sort of similar way to... I'll save one more time. In a similar way to the way things like Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's sort of very cliche, but very self-aware and quite meta in a lot of ways. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, we're going to leave it there for the moment, but I will definitely carry on with this, but on a more stable console. As you can see, all this graphical nonsense going on here. That's probably going to cause issues. And if it's having trouble just rendering the background, I can see it ending up... I mean, look at that. Terrible. Are you an enemy? I can see it, you know, actually full on crashing or corrupting or whatever over time. So I'd rather not get loads of stuff done and then end up locking the game up. So anyway, we'll leave it there. So thank you very much for watching this first very brief intro to Bard's Tale. Much better and different to what I expected, but anyway, in a good way. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you again very soon.